Looking good, my guy.
There he is, man. Mr. Legend.
The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
Association and the Toronto Raptors are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from unacceptable behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, while entering the court or interacting players. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please avoid
The Raptors coming down the tunnel prior to the game. They're prepared to give their rabid fan base a night to remember. Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is Game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at the Pistons. As the season continues to ramp up, they've secured the 7th spot. And, of course, there's Toronto, a game and a half behind.
Well, I think for the Pistons, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Jalen Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the 3. And for Toronto, they've got Scotty Barnes. Also Kelly Olynyk out there. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with Grady Dick. And both of these teams off to a good start, winning their first games in the NBA Cup.
And tonight is a huge one in this group. Remember, the first tiebreaker is head-to-head. So if you can get out to a 2-0 start, plus have the tiebreaker, you're in business.
I gotta say, the NBA Cup and its additional layer of excitement here early in the NBA season has really ramped up the stakes. I mean, this season, we even have MP laying down the decree he's going to take his team all the way to the NBA Cup Finals and secure the title.
Each and every Cup game this season is going to be even more exciting, I think, than last year. Just look at the TV ratings on Cup games, and that tells the story. Fans love the added intrigue and heck, throw in MP's stellar talent and his self-proclaimed quest for the Cup, and everyone is tuning in.
For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
Hey, BA. Well, no surprise, MP is on a mission to bring home the NBA Cup, telling me I want to be a part of a winning legacy. That's my main goal in any competition I'm in. Victories come first. All the individual stuff comes later. Would you expect anything less from MP, Brian?
Nope, we sure wouldn't. And this guy is all in. And it's Cunningham missing. Duren with a steal. And it's Cunningham missing. Here comes Toronto on the push. Dick with it, working on Thompson. Quickly outside. Shot clock at 6. And he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Stewart. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Pass to Duran. Thompson scanning the floor. Fires for 3. Doesn't go for him. Driving in. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Cade Cunningham picks that one up. Toronto shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Line for your Raptors. Number 28, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However, they haven't had much success yet.
Well, Brian, you know, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Some teams will come together quicker. Some players and some teams need more time to develop. Detroit's just got to keep adding to what they have and continuing to develop the players that are already in their system.
And a great fan base in Detroit, starving for victories.
Yeah, once he gets momentum going towards the rim, Cunningham is hard to veer off course.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. That 3's off the mark. The Pistons have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And here's Cunningham outside. Quickly with a rebound.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring up. You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. From about 19, Duran with a rebound. And so Thompson will bring it up for Detroit. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors. Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Now quickly, turned in an outstanding game against Milwaukee. Gets the 3 to fall. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Pass to Ivy. The 3 is up. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3. Cunningham's got 5.
Wow, Cunningham dialing it up from three-point range.
Olynyk with a screen on Cunningham. Going inside, and he makes it on the layup. So it's Detroit now. They trail by 1. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Inside, here's Barnes, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And this is how you finish inside. Barnes, I mean, he doesn't fear anyone close to the rim.
Pass to Duran. Ivy outside. Stewart outside. 5 on the clock. From the arc. Rebound, Toronto. Outside, Dick. Quickly, outside. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Stewart.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Barnes with a screen on Cunningham. No good from outside. The Pistons trailing. Here's Ivy. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Barnes. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got his 4th rebound in this one. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Allie, thank you.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Right side, Olynyk. Quickly, outside. Over Ivy. And that one's good. Quickly's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickly's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Greg.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
He misses the free throw. You take a look at the Raptors. They're 1-0 in the group stage of the NBA Cup so far. A win tonight would go a long way to getting them to the knockout round.
Well, when you break down advancing in the Cup, you almost have to be 2-0. You absolutely need to win 3 games, so tonight has major implications in this group.
And then for Detroit, they wanted to start off strong in this tournament, and they did just that.
Yeah, when you talk to these guys, winning Game 1 of the NBA Cup has given them a lot of confidence. Now, let's see if they can keep it rolling on the road.
Now here's Quickly, putting up 23 points per game. He's proved how reliable a threat he is. A nice shot by Brown.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Harris outside. Stewart outside. Fires from deep. Counted from distance.
Preparation paying off for Stewart. He was on his spot and ready to go the second he got the ball.
Pass to Quickly. Barnes with it. Back to Quickly. Oh!
Wow!
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Pass to Quickly. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And Harris has got the ball here for Detroit. And no good. Nice D from Brown. For Toronto, they've gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Quickly outside. Olynyk with a screen on Cunningham. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Cunningham looking it over. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
Olynyk with a screen on Cunningham. There's the drive, and it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Harris outside. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
So for the Pistons, Reed's checked in for Stewart, Beasley comes in for Ivy, and Sasser subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Now here's Mitchell, tightly guarded. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
That free throw misses. Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
And the Raptors making a change here. Dick's checked in. Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit. And it's tied up with that one. Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
Now here's Harris. Yet to see a basket. It's stolen by Barnes. Outside Dick. Back to Barnes. A minute 35 left in the first quarter here. Boucher a screen on Harris. Lets it go from 14. The rebound by Detroit.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
To the inside. Here's Duran. And it falls all over the rim and in. And the Pistons lead by 2.
Yeah, Duran becoming more comfortable with his shooting game.
Barnes with a screen on Beasley. Here's Brown. Thompson pulls it in. And Detroit is shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Harris is double. And the layup is good off the glass. And now a 4-point Pistons lead.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
Boucher finds Brown. Outside Mitchell. Nice move. And the layup is up and in.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Barnes against Harris. Back to Duran. Oh, good D by Boucher.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Here's Barnes. Boucher a screen on Thompson. The 3 from Barnes. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Raptors up 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, "Get the ball inside," and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Marcus Sasser is out there with Malik Beasley. And it's Reed in at the 5. Now here's Dick. He's scoreless. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Boucher a screen on Beasley. The 3 from Mitchell. They grab their own miss. Sasser on the double. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Abaji, the pass to Brown. 6 to shoot. Over Harris. Brown, no good. Pistons trail by 3. Pass to Thompson. Harris outside. With the teardrop. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Mitchell with the ball. And Sasser picks him up defensively. Mitchell misses. And Harris has got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. Here's Thompson. And too long on the shot. Toronto leading by 3. Outside Dick. Pass to Mitchell. Yep, that one goes. Mitchell's got 5.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Pistons have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Now Harris. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Bruce Brown.
One of the most underrated scorers in the NBA. Tobias Harris is a tough assignment.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams.
First team down.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Abaji, hounded by Harris. Count the basket. Agbaji's gotten his first basket of the night.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Reed. Beasley with it. The shot. It's rebounded by Dick. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Mitchell with the ball. He's got 5. 13 feet out. It's not going to go for him. Pistons trail by 6. Harris down low. Lets it fly. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Mitchell, the pass to Abaji. Pass to Boucher. The 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Sasser outside. Beasley outside. Here's the three. On target from range. And now just a 1-point Toronto lead.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Ali. Thank you.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Brown. From deep. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Harris outside. And that misses. That would have put him up. Toronto has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Brown gets the bucket.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Beasley with a screen on Mitchell. Now here's Sasser. Still without a bucket. Down low. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Playing above the rim. This kid, Asar Thompson, can fly.
Oh, stolen by Harris. Pass to Thompson. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Stewart, he's checked in for the Pistons. Cade Cunningham comes in for Sasser. And the Pistons with possession here. They trail by 1. Beasley for 3. Albaji with a rebound. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And the layup falls. Albaji's got 4 points this quarter.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Pass to Reed. Now here's Cunningham. Guarded closely. And again, no good by Detroit.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Toronto making their last shot. Shoots from the line. Nice touch by Cunningham inside.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Boucher a screen on Cunningham. Sends it home from three-point land. 16 points for him.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Harris down low. Albaji with a rebound. Agbaji's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Brown. That one goes in. And now it's an 8-point Toronto lead.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Yeah, I just love how Cunningham alters his pace to get what he wants.
Outside, Brown. Olynyk with a screen on Cunningham. And there's the drive. Good on the shot. Give him 20.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And the Raptors with some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Boucher. Dick comes in for Abaji. And Emmanuel quickly subbed in for Brown. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 8-point game. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. And again, no good by Detroit. Toronto has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Barnes, no good. Pistons trail by 8. And here's Ivy. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Ivy's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed on them.
Now here's Cunningham. 17 points for him last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Yeah, he did a great job attacking the defense and getting to the line. That kind of aggression goes a long way.
Something fun about this NBA Cup tournament are the nights where we only have Cup games. It's a playoffs-like atmosphere.
Yeah, especially with the way these NBA Cup games affect everybody's standings within the tournament. Every game becomes important, and it just makes it that much more exciting to watch.
First free throw is good. It's both from the stripe. Pistons trail by 8. Stewart outside. Back to Cunningham. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
A minute 58 left to play in the first half. And the foul on Jaden Ivey. That's his first foul.
13 foul.
.156 left to play in the first half of basketball. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. Olynyk with a screen on Cunningham. The three-pointer off the mark. Pistons trail by 6. Here's Thompson. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
There's 1:26 left to play in the second quarter. Nails it from 3. He's got 25.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Thompson with a screen. Now here's Cunningham. He's covered closely. From outside the arc. Rebound Toronto. Hicks got his 4th rebound in this one. Driving inside. Thompson with the block.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 16 and finished off by Stewart.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Pistons trail by 7. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Cunningham. To the paint. Ivy outside. Unloads from 13. And there's Cunningham on the assist by Ivy. Cunningham's got 18.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The shot that time not on target. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Toronto out in front. They lead by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Toronto Raptors. Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm pretty worn out.
Yeah, you've been burning on midnight oils, man. You've been hitting the clubs or something?
Nah, just putting up with you guys. It's exhausting.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the Pistons.
At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just forced turnovers. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
Yeah, I mean when your opponent is shooting over 50%, a lot else has to go right. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Toronto leading by 5. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Grady Dick. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. And yep, it's good. Give him 8 points now. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto shooting around 53%, a nice number. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Now here's Barnes. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Count that bucket.
Phenomenal work from the mid-range. Barnes continuing to hone this part of his game.
There's Cunningham with a three. And again, no good by Detroit.
At halftime break, didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
4-3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Ivy. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And this is what makes Ivy special. His ability to finish with power at the rim.
Quickly outside. Here's the pick. It's tipped. And checking out some numbers for Cade Cunningham.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
And the first one at the line is good. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Ivy outside. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Dick. Thompson passes to Stewart. And here's Ivy. From downtown. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Hot off the pass, Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
Count it. He's got 31.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Thompson outside. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And that one's good. Cunningham.
Well, this is the story of the night for that defense. They have not been able to contain Cunningham.
Raptors lead by 6. Pass to Quickly. Barnes with a screen on Cunningham. Pure from three-point range. And the Raptors lead by 9.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
Thompson outside. Back to Ivy. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 7 tonight. Pass to Quickly. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Screen by Olynyk. Uncovered. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Cunningham with the ball. Guarded by Olynyk. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, physical play by Duren at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
Olynyk with a screen on Cunningham. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Toronto?
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Well, Stan, for the Detroit Pistons, the rebuild continues.
Well, Brian, it's a process that almost every franchise has to go through at one time or another. You just hope players don't feel lost in the shuffle and they keep playing their best basketball.
Beasley, that's good.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to Olynyk. Quickly from outside. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Yeah, the passing is something Olynyk has really improved over the last handful of years.
Here's Ivy. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Toronto leading by 7. Here's Olynyk, covered by Duren. Outside Dick. Six on the shot clock. The 3 from Quickly. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Beasley outside. Pass to Duren. Let's go with a 3. Ivy's shot is off. Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. 14 feet away. The Pistons clear it. Duren's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Ivy outside. They set the screen. Charity stripe shot. Out to Beasley. The 3. Drops in the 3. Beasley's got 11.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
Here's Quickly. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 9.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficiently.
Back to Ivy.
Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Give him 39.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Thompson outside. Again, it's Detroit.
Yeah, developing consistency with the jump shot has been Asar Thompson's #1 priority.
Pass to Quickly. Shoots over Beasley. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. Sasser's checked in for Detroit. Pass to Barnes. Clock at 6. Screen by Olynyk. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Beyond the arc. Barnes, no good.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Beasley outside. Fires the 3. Offensive board. Puts up a 3. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Well, you talk about a full 180. His play here in the second half has really come on. You can see his confidence building.
Now here's Brown. He has 7. Sasser with a rebound. Pistons trail by 4. Stewart outside. They set the pick. Pass to Beasley. Launches it. Hauled in by Brown. And Brown has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They've led by as much as 10. Now Barnes. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25 and a half a game. And again, Toronto, no good.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Pass to Sasser. Beasley outside. 3-pointer. The shot misses. Raptors lead by 4. Here's Barnes. win the drought. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Agbaji's got 6 points. Detroit shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. The three from Thompson, hauled in by Brown.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
On the wing, Grady Dick. He's guarded by Beasley. Offensive rebound.
Love the hustle right there. He earned that rebound.
Pass to Sasser. And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that player.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? And some changes here for the Raptors. Boucher's checked in for Olynyk. Walter comes in for Barnes. And Mitchell subbed in for Dick. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Outside Mitchell. Soft touch off the glass. Mitchell's got 9 points.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Now here's Beasley. He's got 14. That one's good for 2.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Boucher with it, guarded by Reed. Here's Mitchell. That shot off. Beasley against Mitchell. Fires from 14. Beasley misses. Toronto leading by 4. Outside Mitchell. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Sasser outside. Pass to Beasley. Lets it go from deep. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Well, he's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Mitchell with the ball. He's got 11. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. Beasley against Brown. Pass to Harris. Back to Beasley for the tie. He's off from 3. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Toronto out in front. They're up by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter started. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. Malik Beasley is out there with Marcus Sasser. Then it's Paul Reed. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Moore in at the small forward position. Now here's Beasley to tie it up. Knocks it down from distance. Beasley's got 16 in the second half.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Boucher outside. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Good work there as it goes. And the Raptors lead by 2.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Picked by Reed. Beasley for 3. Agbaji with a rebound. Agbaji's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Mitchell. Boucher finds Brown. Banked it in off the glass. And now it's a 4-point Raptor lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Harris outside. Beasley for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Boucher. Sasser on the double. Here's Walter. 6 to shoot. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Moore. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Now here's Harris. Rebound Toronto. Boucher's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Mitchell. Outside Brown. Back to Mitchell. And Reed pulls it down. Pistons trail by 4. Pass to Sasser. Back to Harris. Looking to end this cold spell. He gets it in there.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Well, that's a look they'll take every time down the floor. But even with the soft interior defense, they can't seem to convert it.
Now here's Sasser. Harris outside. Back to Sasser. Harris outside. It's Beasley on the wing. Shoots over Brown. Beasley misses.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Mitchell misses. For Detroit, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Pass to Beasley. To tie it up, he takes it in, and it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 8 rebounds in the game.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Now here's Mitchell. Sasser defending, and the shot goes down. Pistons trail by 4. Now here's Sasser. Pass to Beasley. Misses the layup.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Here's Agbaji. Boucher a screen on Harris. Agbaji can't hit.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Unloads from 13. And he nails the jumper. Harris has gotten 4 this quarter.
And just an excellent jump shooter. You love how Harris has built out his game over the years.
Here's Brown. The Pistons clear it. Reed's got 6 rebounds here tonight. For Detroit, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Pass to Beasley. To take the lead. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Toronto's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. And here's Mitchell. Brown finds Boucher. The three from Mitchell. He drops it from range. Mitchell's got 11 points here in the second half.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Change here for Toronto. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Ivy outside. Thompson outside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Line for Toronto. Number 28, taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Well, you wish he got them all, but at the very least, it's now a 2-possession game.
And the basket is good. Cunningham's got 22 points.
Well, teammates appreciate that kind of hustle on the break. Good work by Cunningham getting up the floor.
Quickly outside. Offline with a 3.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Ivy outside. Cunningham outside. Kate Cunningham with the flush.
Yeah, what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
Into the lane. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
Shooting for Detroit, Cade Cunningham. 1 shot.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Right at the free throw line. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. 27 points for him.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Pass to Quickly. Outside Barnes. Barnes with a screen on Duren. Olynyk for three. Sinks the tray. Olynyk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
You can't overlook this part of Olynyk's game. He will drop three-pointers on you when he can.
Duren, the screen. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Duren, and it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cunningham. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Cunningham's got 9 points in the quarter. Outside Barnes. Olynyk with a screen on Stewart. Knocks it loose. Barnes with it. Now Thompson defending. There's the triple. The rebound by Detroit.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Cunningham outside from the stripe. No good that time. Toronto trailing. Pass to Quickly. Olynyk with a screen on Ivy. Quickly from outside. Duren with a rebound.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Cunningham outside. Back to Thompson. Stewart, a screen on Barnes. Here's Thompson. That one's wide left. And for Toronto, they're shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Barnes with a screen on Stewart. Takes a 13-footer, and that one drops. He's got 42.
Stepping up in the big moment. I mean, an incredible job of finding his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
Now here's Cunningham. Back to Ivy. Cunningham outside. Lets the three fly. Rebound Toronto. Quickly's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Barnes. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Count it. And 1. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight. That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N1.
Raptors trail by 3. .143 left in the final quarter. This one for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Stewart's got his 6th rebound on the night. Thompson. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible. And what a huge bucket that was. Asar Thompson stepping up when his team needs him most.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Barnes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Oh, my, just what they needed. Barnes with a crucial burst of offensive energy.
Cunningham, left side. Cunningham takes the hit and puts it in.
Cunningham's teammates and coaches trust in him in a big spot.
Outside Barnes with the drive. Up and in on the layup.
When it comes down to crunch time, Barnes wants the ball in his hands.
Cunningham up top. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Here's Cunningham, following the bucket by the Raptors. Stewart outside, takes the three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. And the Pistons lead by 6.
Well, give Stewart room at the arc at your own risk. He'll stretch the floor whenever he can.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Shooting for the Troy. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5.
And how can you not be excited about Ivy's potential? You can tell he wants to keep getting better.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. There's the three. Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
At the line for the Pistons. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game. And Toronto calls time here. 15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
15 seconds left in the fourth. Three-pointer, no good. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Isaiah Stewart. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Here's Dick. And again, Toronto, no good. And so it's Detroit with the W. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Just got to tighten up and get him next time. Good game, MP. We all have our bad days.
Yo, MP went for 40 tonight, man. Congratulations, my brother. Great game.
Raptors.